Hi, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching and for subscribing. And if you're just visiting, please consider subscribing. So today's video is about choosing 4 fragrances for 4 seasons. I've seen this type of video done a lot by male fragrance reviewers, especially last year, where they choose 1 fragrance for each season, making the total of 4. I also recently saw a video by Perfume Lover 80 where she actually chose 2 fragrances for each season, 1 for daytime and 1 for nighttime. And that's how I'm going to do this video as well. I thought it was almost impossible to choose just 1 perfume for each season. Even choosing 2 was quite difficult. So, but choosing 2 is manageable. Choosing 1, I couldn't do. So here I'm gonna show you my choices for each season, nighttime and daytime. And since we're in a summer right now, let's start with summer. So my choice for daytime perfume for summer is Flora from Gucci, and I have the EDP version. So this has the notes of peony, rose, citruses, osmanthus, patchouli, sandalwood, and pink pepper. So this is fresh, fruity, soft, feminine. This is great for every day. There is nothing super groundbreaking in this fragrance, but it is very pleasant. And again, I think this will work for every day, for any occasion, whether you're staying home, going to the office, or doing something else. So Flora by Gucci. As my nighttime choice for summer, I chose Crystal Noir from Versace. So this has coconut, pepper, gardenia, ginger, orange blossom, cardamom, sandalwood, amber, musk. This is of course very creamy, salty coconut. It is a little bit spicy. It is, I think, unique in a way. It is slightly mysterious. Slightly dark, but not too much so to work for the summer, and that's why I chose this as summer nighttime perfume. Okay, so next we have fall. So for daytime in a fall, I chose Manifesto L'Eclat from YSL. This has green tea, bergamot, neroli, blackcurrant buds, jasmine, freesia, rose, orange blossom, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and cashmere. To me, this fragrance is all about vanilla. This is very classy vanilla. This is green vanilla. This is uplifting kind of vanilla. It is slightly woodsy, it is slightly warm, it is comforting, it is sweet, of course, because it's about vanilla, but it's not headachy kind of sweet, and that's why I think it's good for the fall when it doesn't necessarily get cold right away. So I really enjoyed this scent. Manifesto L'Eclat from YSL, and as I mentioned previously, this is my favorite version of Manifesto. For nighttime, I chose Carolina Herrera Good Girl. So this fragrance has a lot of notes. It has tuberose, tonka bean, jasmine, cocoa powder, almond, bergamot, lemon, orris, rose, orange blossom, sandalwood, vanilla, praline, musk, amber, patchouli. I'm actually surprised that I like this scent because I really dislike tuberose, but I really can't hear tuberose in this fragrance. Let me spray it a little bit. Yeah, it's definitely kind of dark. It's a little bit powdery, a little bit sweet, but not in a gourmand kind of way sweet. To me, for some reason, it smells like a jammy plum, and I don't know why. There's obviously no plum in the notes at all, but that's what it smells like to me. There's definitely very strong tonka bean. It is very sensual. It is very sexy. So good girl from Carolina Herrera. Moving on to winter. So for daytime, I chose Jean-Paul Gaultier Scandale à Paris. I mean, I think the bottle is gorgeous, a little over the top, but still gorgeous. And this really has 3 notes: pear, jasmine, and honey. Excuse me. And that's what it smells like. It's like honeyed pear with additional sparkly jasmine. It is girly, it is pretty, it has great lasting power, it is sweet but not overpowering. That's why I think it will be great for daytime. And I think when it's cold outside, something sweet honey-like just works really great, kind of makes you feel warmer. So yeah, Scandale à Paris, Jean-Paul Gaultier. And for nighttime, I chose La Nuit Trésor from Lancome. So this has pear, bergamot, tangerine, passion fruit, rose, vanilla, orchid, incense, papyrus, patchouli, lychee, praline, strawberry, caramel, tonka bean. A lot of notes. This is dark, smoky, mysterious, intoxicating, sweet, but nicely sweet, like not too sweet. It has great sillage, great lasting power. It really makes a statement. In fact, this was a fragrance that I wore for this past New Year's. And I think this is really an occasion kind of fragrance, at least for me. I really, really love this one. And so the last season, we come to spring. Now, I live in Canada, as I mentioned before, and usually, unfortunately, our spring is pretty cold. So fragrances that I chose also have sweetness to them. So for daytime, I chose Dior Poison Girl. This is the EDT version. So this has almond, rose, vanilla, tonka bean, citruses, neroli, caramel, orange, cashmeran. This is sweet, but at the same time, a little bit fresh. It has sweetness mixed together with citruses. It is not overpowering. I think it's a very bright perfume. That's why it's good for the spring. It's a kind of fruity, citrusy kind of gourmand. So gourmand, but not your typical type of gourmand. I really like wearing this to the office as well because I find it very inoffensive. So Poison Girl from Dior. And the last one is for nighttime in the spring. And my choice is Dolce & Gabbana, The Only One. So the notes in this are bergamot, violet, coffee, iris, patchouli, vanilla. And this is really a warm, sweet coffee with a little bit of caramel. It is kind of intoxicating. It has some similarities to Black Opium, although I really prefer this one. I find it just better blended, smoother, creamier kind of version. I really enjoy this fragrance. Lasting power is so-so. I wish it was a little bit better, and that's why it really will not work for me in the winter because it's too cold. Fragrances don't last as well, so that's why I chose it for the spring. Yeah, so Dolce & Gabbana, the only one, nighttime in the spring. So that's it. These are my choices for 4 seasons, daytime and nighttime. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe and give me thumbs up. And if you have requests for any future videos, please leave them in the comments below. And I will see you soon in my next video. Bye!